Alright. Here we go once again. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Continue. We're going to be doing the Ikana Canyon, just the start of it. We're not gonna get into it super deep. There's a lot in Ikana Canyon, actually. There's a lot to do and find and discuss and enjoy. But first, we're just gonna do the graveyard tonight. Yes, my apologies, sir. You should be apologizing to me. I'm a dignitary of great repute. So the plan here, get the captain's mask, and then we're going to be doing probably just hello in Thafin. I need my horse. I was totally messing that up. Hello, by the Rook. How are you? How's your day been? How's your Monday? My Monday's been really lazy. We've been putting up Christmas decorations, actually, because the second that Halloween is over, Christmas comes up, and I have to hold the line on that. If it were not so, Christmas would come up way earlier. So I don't know if you guys are getting ready for Christmas. It was nice. It was my day off today. I didn't do much. I played Warframe all day with my sister and my brother-in-law, and it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of just general stuff, farming mostly. I think they're really interested in primes, so that's what they were doing for most of the day, whereas I'm just kind of trying to get... Ooh, this looks like something we could... No, never mind. Watch out for all the bomb shoes. Let's just have these guys all blow themselves up, please. I have a red apron for work for Crimin. For Crimin, red apron. How is making coffee for them? The rat. The rat. The rat is having a 3-day screaming fit. It is not a trivial matter. Are they done? Is that all the rats? I think they constantly spawn, so we're gonna have to... Hey, man. What are you doing in a place like this? Ikana Hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. But if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing wandering spirits that can be found near the ranch. Without that mask, you cannot save their souls. Until then, I will not let you pass by here. Yee! So, we need to get the Garo mask in order to enter Ikana Canyon. Wow, that's weird. Where do we get the Garo mask? Which means that we need to get enough rupees to buy a powder keg to open up Romani Ranch. Oh, I'm stuck. Give me a second. It's not as fun, but I get a lot more benefits. Yeah, that's the problem with working corporate, right? Oh my god. This horse is like hard stuck. Okay. Okay. Are you good, Epona? Are you good, Epona? Yes, we're good. No longer stuck on the geometry. Horse got around geometry. I want 3 whoops in chat for horse around geometry. What is it like making the coffee there? Is any of your, like, years and years and years of experience any help? Customers are nice? That's good. Yeah, look at all the whoop whoops. Hello, Aki. You thought you'd skirt by, huh? I noticed you. I saw you. You can't skirt by me. What is it? It's 40 rupees, right? We could easily get 40 rupees by just going to get the... Sorry. Easily get 40 rupees by going and getting the silver rupee. They took the craft out of it? Yeah, that makes sense. Everything needs to be the same. And craft, it's not the same every time, I guess. That's sad. That's sad. But you're having fun? Do you like your people? Do you like your coworkers? I hope you're having fun. And you're finding time to do other things, of course, right? Yeah, Christmas coming up. I hope everybody's ready. The holidays can be quite a stressful time for people, but it can also be lovely and filled with so much joy and care. So, I hope everybody is having a good time preparing for the holidays. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for it. Like, not like gift-wise, I guess. Gift giving is always so nerve-wracking for me. I don't know how it is for you guys, but I'm like, I gotta get the perfect gift. And I overthink it, I think. I overthink it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the people are the best part of the job? Good. 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 That's usually true. People are usually the best part of most things. IMO. But yeah, I'm talking in circles is what I'm doing. Just trying to work through my head what I'm trying to say. And at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is not that unique. Twitch had to update. Hello, Ocean. How are you doing? Give me big boom. I need big boom for baby. Oh, of all places, you know me, I know you. This is a different timeline. I've met you so many times, dude. Yeehaw! What, it's like 50, 60 rupees? I didn't check how many rupees I needed to pay for that, unless I only had 6 beforehand. Animal Crossing. People adore Animal Crossing. People love Animal Crossing. I have no clue what's happening in Animal Crossing. I don't know what's happening in Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? I don't know what's happening in Animal Crossing. Okay, so I don't think I need the Garo mask right now. I'm just checking. I don't think I need the Garo mask right now. So, we don't actually need to go... I might have done that out of order. Sorry, you had to walk the cat. Huh. I'm struggling to find motivation to make, art after work, though. Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard because you feel so drained. And when you feel drained, you don't want to connect or create. It sucks. It takes all the creative juices out of you. It just... I know what that means. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. Have 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing? I don't know if I have 1,000 hours in any game. I don't know if I have 1,000 hours in any game. There's gotta be one. Maybe Halo? I probably have 1,000 hours in Halo. That makes sense. I need to go through my Steam. Because, like, if we're taking it all together, I probably have 1,000 hours in Destiny. I probably have 1,000 hours in Destiny. That makes sense, right? I used to play that game a ton. I haven't played it in probably over a year or two. I don't know, man. I just don't play it anymore. Yeah, we just need to go this way. So maybe that powder keg will help us somewhere else. But I guess I didn't need it this time. I thought you needed the Garo mask to get into. And you don't. You don't. I'm definitely maybe even a couple thousand hours in Terraria. In Terraria? That makes sense. That makes sense. I couldn't get into Terraria. Terraria, Minecraft. I never got into Terraria, Minecraft. I just never did. I'm looking something up real quick. I'm sorry. I'm looking something up real quick. Okay. Actually, we could get the Garo mask right now. But let's do this first. So, welcome to Akana Canyon Graveyard. Spooky. The soul of a brave soldier from Akana rests here. Does he really? I'm Dompe, the Gravekeeper, who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I'm not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Akana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It is a frightening graveyard. Is this where you get the hook shot? I already have the hook shot. Actually. You get the hook shot earlier. Alright, you see this big dumb skeleton? Oh, what's he doing there? Ye who awaken me, battle me. Then shall I extinguish the furious flame. Oh, because of Dompe's race. I caught it. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, Dompe's race. They use the mechanics again. So, yeah, we remember the Sonata Awakening. I love how silent I get every time I try to remember a song. Like, I can't talk and play the ocarina at the same time. Alright, we woke up the big skeleton. And it said we were gonna do battle, but he just books it. he just leaves. He doesn't want to play. He's like, nope. You gotta chase me, bud. Yep. And we have to beat up his soldiers. Yeah, what a coward. Yep. We gotta catch up to him. We probably won't if we keep missing all the little dudes. That's better. Oh, what's he doing? He can't go any further. If you could not even catch thee, there must be all the strength you have. And then he goes back into the ground. Yep. I think we goofed it. I think he's done. We can't get him. Uh-oh. If we couldn't catch him because I couldn't kill the Ikana guys fast enough, we might have to go back to the first day-night cycle. Whoops! Whoops! Instead, because I goofed that up so badly. Let's go race the Gorman brothers instead, reset the time, and then try them again. Let's do that. No, not Clocktown, Milk Road. We'll do that, because I was too slow catching up to him. There we go. Where's the horse? Thank you. Good horse. We actually don't need the powder keg. I'm just grabbing a bunch of stuff we don't need. I did not think this through. Well, actually, can we get to the Gorman Brothers from here? Yes, I believe so. I didn't really have much of a plan for this stream, as it may have been... Is that pathetic thing your horse? I was just trying to fill time. Because I wanted to keep the consistent schedule and stream till today, but I didn't have like an exact idea of what I wanted to do because I knew I didn't want to go on to Ikana Canyon, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to get. So this is still progress, but I just didn't have a concrete plan for what I wanted to do. And I'm gonna have to reset and redo Great Bay Temple because I missed that stray fairy, which sucks balls. It sucks balls, but it's okay. It's whatever. I'm gonna do that off stream to get that stray fairy, which is why I don't have the double defense boost right now, because I tried to go back in and look around for it, and then I was like, oh my god, I don't know how to reset the water or anything. So, oh well. I would have guessed that little thing was a mule for sure. Ain't that right, little brother? I'm pretty sure George Washington, General George Washington, first president of the United States of America, had a hand in the breeding of the mule. I'm pretty sure that's a historical fact, that General George Washington helped create the mule. Someone can fact check that up, though. They can totally, like, put my head in a toilet if I'm wrong. Do you think a horse that pathetic would gallop if you pushed the stick forward? Or would it run faster if you pressed A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. Yeah, race, 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 race. It's a simple race. Just go once around the track. If you can beat us to the finish line, you win. Why is there so much racing in, like, early Zelda 3D games? There was, like, a couple in Ocarina of Time, but there is a ton in Majora's Mask. Come on, Epona, don't get rocked by the bad men. Okay, I gotta focus in on the race, guys. We gotta win. We gotta win. Oh, yeah? I think we got it. Oh, okay. I was like, we don't have our carrots. We can't go the big jump. I wonder if that was a shortcut or if that was just a way to leave the race. Oh, that's a good... Look at that. Easy. Father, he recognized their value in agriculture and bred them. There you go. There you go. George Washington is the father of the American mule. He fathered the first mule. That's right. All mules are half George Washington. I can't believe we lost. Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. What's with all the, like, brother dynamic races, big bro, little bro, give stuff to me, argue about it, races? There's a couple in this game. There's a couple. It's weird when there's more than one, am I right? Like, it's weird when it's a recurring trope. It feels odd if it's a recurring trope. Well, we gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid! So what could he do with it? It should be fine. We got the Garo's mask. The wandering ninja spirits who appear at Akana Canyon once wore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. You rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in it. This was added to your notebook. The suspicious Gorman brothers were added to your notebook. Okay, so we lost one race against a giant skeleton. And we won a race against two men who are bad. They're stinky. What does it do? The Garo mask allows us to speak to the spirits of wandering dead. That's what the Garo mask does. Allows us to speak to the spirits of wandering dead. Yeah, baby. Put that down. Don't run into it. I'm trying to do it like a Zangief pile driver in what game? Street Fighter. God, man, like, oh, you ever feel that way where it's like there's just a consistent fog, just a heavy malaise around your thoughts? Like, you know you're trying to think of something, but you can't push through, so you just get sent back to the beginning. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like all the time. While I was playing earlier, while I was playing with my sister and stuff, I literally felt like I was gonna fall asleep in the chair. I almost fell asleep while controlling my Warframe. I was just running into a wall. I almost fell asleep. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I was falling asleep. I'm a little bit more awake now because I got up and walked around and did some other things. But I just thought that was pretty funny. I don't know if people do that. Alright, I'm gonna go back and check and see if Mr. Mans is back. If he's not, we're just gonna reset the 3-day cycle and try again. You know? You know? I'm just gonna reset and try again. Take yourself a nap? No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'll just sleep. I stayed up really late last night and then woke up like I was gonna go to work. So I didn't wake up early, but I go to work late. So I woke up like I was gonna have to go to work instead of staying asleep as I should have. And I just didn't want to, like, I wanted to get out of bed. I wanted to get out of bed. I was feeling like I was in bed for too long. And so I got up anyways. So I probably should have slept for longer, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. And I don't want to go to sleep. Because if I go to sleep, I have to wake up. And if I have to wake up, then it's already tomorrow. And I don't want it to be tomorrow. I want it to be today, darn it. So, nope. I'm not going to go to sleep. Sorry. Let me run over those bomb shoes. You know what? I've been really kind of craving. Not like in a food sort of way. Not in a food sort of way. In a video game sort of way. I'm in bed tonight. First night since surgery. Been on the couch. Oh, that sounds like that's been rough. I bet being in bed after that is, like, beautiful, though. I bet it feels amazing. Oh, he's back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did it! I bet that feels amazing. What I've been craving recently, since nobody asked, is I really want to play specifically Act 2 of Baldur's Gate. I specifically want to get into Act 2 of Baldur's Gate. I don't know why. I just been feeling it. Come on. Don't run away. Okay. Can we slow him down? Okay. Oh, we got him. Did you see that? Ow. Best viewers on stream! The bot's back, guys. Oh, woohoo! He's doing the ground pound. Yeah, say hello to the bot, everybody. And we got him. Wait! It is my loss! Sheath your weapon. Thanks, bud. I commanded the Akana army of the Akana Kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me, I shall rely on your power to fulfill my quest. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir! May I take leave, sir? Yes, sir! And then he just falls apart. That's awesome. That's a good moment. I love that. There's like a little bit of... as he goes to rest, he still clings on to the order and structure of the army. May I take leave, sir? He needs permission to die. Yes, very nice. And then the comedy of him just falling to pieces afterwards is very good. It's kind of like the Mikau scene. I feel like he could have just done all that without the running and fighting. Kind of dramatic. He had to lose again. As punishment for his defeat, he is trapped on this plane. And he had to lose again to a worthy opponent in order to finally... because it was cowardice that had him lose his first battle. So he had to lose for realsies this time. Not cowardice, but for realsies. You know what I mean? Alright, so... we managed to get that. I'm kind of thinking, what do we do? I'm thinking that we skip ahead. Yeah. We skip ahead to nighttime because something happens if it's nighttime. Yep, here's our scary mask. Isn't that so spooky? Oh, I miss being fast. They're out! Why are they out when it's not even night? And there he books it out of here. Pretty fast for an old man, huh? He's got places to be, and it is not here. He's got places to be, baby. All right. I drink of the juice. I drink of the juice to preserve my parched throat. You should always be drinking. Whatever you have available. Alright, so we see these guys walking around a grave doing I love this guy. Hello, sir. What are you doing? He's having a good time is what he's doing. So you notice these enemies are not hostile. And we can speak to them. Huh? Ah! Captain, sir! Excuse me, sir! Everyone give the captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. What shall we do? Open the ding-dang grave. Open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me. And they just beat it to death. Look at them. Beat that grave to death. And in they go. Well, I guess we should follow, right? A captain leads from the front. And here we are. Beneath the graveyard. Beneath the graveyard. What is beneath the graveyard for us? Let us find out. It's a bunch of bats. It's a bunch of bats is what's beneath the graveyard. That's a scary... That is an insane amount of bats. I think we got most of them. What do you think? I think we got most of them. Ah, the Razor Sword is so good. The Razor Sword's reach is so freaking good, guys. It's so good. Well, a single Din's fire would have cleared that whole place out, though. And we got a Poiple Whoopie. A Poiple one. Pretty good find. Pretty good find. Okay. So, you see 3 unlit braziers. We don't have a Deku stick, so we're gonna do it through the fire arrows. Well, if I would equip the fire arrows, we would do it through the fire arrows. I haven't played Street Fighter in a long time. I got 5 for my computer, and I would play it on my laptop, and it ran it pretty well. But I bet this computer would run it really well. I bet it would run it really well. There was that game. Intafin, help me out here. What was that Oh. That's interesting. Let's see if Iron Knuckles bleed blue, right? Help me out with that game. It was like Street Fighter EX. I don't think it was called EX. It was like the 3D game with a bunch of the OC characters that was really fun to play. Nice. This is another... Ooh, wow, that hurt. That hurt. Iron Knuckles are actually so cool. Such a cool... it didn't bleed at all, actually. But there are Gerudo ladies underneath that armor. I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been Street Fighter EX with Mr. Bones and stuff like that. Those characters that were pretty cool. They actually released a new one with those characters, and I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to get it. I think it's on my Steam wish list. I want to get it, and I want to play it because I really liked those OC characters. Are you the one who freed my soul? It's me, Luigi! I serve the Akana royal family. I am the composer called Flat. Yeah, it's Street Fighter EX, thank you. So, like, how many Marios and Luigis are in this game? Because we have the Gorman brothers, we have the Milk Bar guy, we got Flat and Sharp. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here, all composed by my brother and I. Where's his brother? Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. He has sold his soul to the devil, and he was the one who locked me in here. You who do not fear the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. I love the credits bonus round where that one guy would just keep getting larger and larger. The game was full of wacky ideas. And if you ever meet my brother, I would like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. Bye, Flat. Let's go talk to the other brother who sold his soul to the devil. I'm interested. Who is the devil in... Is the devil Demise the king of demons? Is the devil Demise in Zelda lore? Now, Ocarina, or why does he talk like Mario? Because he's Luigi. Luigi and Mario talk the same, Zareth. I was on a tangent, and you distracted me. You already know I'm in a fog. You already know I'm in a malaise. You came in here and you hit up my thoughts with a hammer, breaking them to pieces. No, it's the literal devil from the Bible? Okay, that's where I was. Yeah, so it's like this game came out, what, a decade? A decade before Skyward Sword, so Demise wasn't a thing yet. But Ganon and Ganondorf were things, and they're kind of like the king of evil and stuff like that, which is, I think, a term for the biblical devil. Which is a term for the biblical Satan. So, king of evil, right? That's the devil from the Bible? I haven't read the Bible in a long time. I'm gonna say something controversial. I like to read the Bible like it's a work of great literature instead of a holy text because I think it's a lot of fun. I'm here to distract and derail. This is my main function in life, and you're quite good at it, Zareth. I'm glad you found the thing that makes you happy. You're quite good at it. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. Here is written the song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. I wish it would rain in real life. I need to live somewhere that's dingy, dark, and rainy. Like, all the time. I need a permanent dingy, dark, and rainy. You know how, like, London is portrayed in kind of, like, noir stories? I need that. Yeah, London. No, London is quite warm. London is actually quite warm a lot of the time. I want it to be just dingy, dark, rainy, and cold all of the time. I don't know if that exists anymore. I don't know if there is a place that's like that. This melody that you've heard before is the turbulent tune that blows curses away. Yep, Song of Storms being a curse breaker is pretty consistent. I think that's really interesting that it, like, washes curses away. I'm wondering if that's a reference to something? If, like, Fujin or Raijin can destroy curses through the wind and the rain? I don't know. I don't know. Can we move one of these? The soul of a brave soldier from Akana rests here. Because if we saw the vessel that holds wandering spirits rests here. Interesting. Huh? Oh, Captain! Excuse me, sir! Okay. Yeah, so that's, what is that? What did we get? Does Skyward have a musical instrument? The harp, maybe? Yes, it does have the goddess harp. It does have the goddess harp, which kind of establishes, what's her face? Zelda as a musician, because she has the harp. And she goes, yeah, that's her. That was my perfect impersonation of her. I need to replay that game. It's good. You should replay it. You should replay some Zelda. That would be really good with the youngin. I feel like you and the youngin would have a lot of fun playing Zelda together. I feel like that could be a great bonding moment between you and the youngin. Yee-hee-hee. That's a nice mask you're wearing. That is the mask of the leader of the ninjas who once spied on the hilltop castle with the blood-stained history. You don't have a Wii? Yeah, it's on Switch, but I don't know if you have that either. With that, you may be able to call out to their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save the souls that wander beyond here. And he's gone. And he's gone into the night. Switch Lite? Is there a Switch Lite? Is there a Switch Lite? Is that a real thing? Did we switch my light? Do we have that? I've never heard of it, but it would be cool if there was one. It would be pretty cool. Oh, you own one. Oh, yeah. Skyward Sword's on the Switch. It's on the Switch. Do you have a... I guess the light wouldn't have a dock. We need to find the owl statue. We need to find the owl statue. Oh! Oh! Master! You called! Oh! What are you? And this is what the Garo mask does. I love the design of the Garos. Regrettable. Although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. To cross the valley of Akana, aim at the river beasts with the arrowhead that freezes. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of us Garo. And he's gone. He dies without leaving a corpse. Instantly gone. Just dead. Just freaking gone. Isn't that scary? Ooh. The Garo are so cool. Ninjas are cool, okay? Ninjas, like, I know that... Ooh, here's the other piece of heart for doing the Deku... The Deku quest. Succon's hideout! Succon's hideout! Protected by impenetrable security. Impenetrable. I know that ninjas kind of have like this... What is it? I'm trying to think. Reputation, I guess? Like, they're really popular with kids and weebs. Kids and weebs love ninjas. And also, there's a lot of stuff about, like, what ninjas are with stuff like Nardo. Interesting tradition, destroy your body on death. I'm pretty sure it comes from real folklore. I'm pretty sure it comes from real folklore, but don't... I'm pretty sure it does. I was gonna say don't quote me on that, but I'm confident that, like, oh, they never left a body on death comes from something real. Whoops. This is such a cool effect. Oh! Okay. Undershot it there. No! I don't know why he wasn't freezing. I don't know why he didn't get to freeze. That's sad and dumb and lame. At least they freeze for a long time. And then, now that we're here, we do some hookshot shenanigans. Hookshot shenanigans. I'm trying to get to an owl statue. Have you guys ever heard of owl statue? Owl statue? I want one, please. And thank you. Thank you. I managed to get my second Sancti Tigris today. It cost a lot of time and effort, and I traded that. And I'm proud of that. Yay! Owl statue! That's a Warframe tidbit. I was just thinking about it. Alright, what is this place? Master, you called. Oh? What are you? These guys are so cool. They're very easy to beat. They're very easy to beat, but they are very cool. Regrettable. Although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. How do we know this isn't just one guy? That this isn't the same guy every time? Because he says the same thing every time you beat him. It's just one really active ninja. That makes sense to me. If one tries to enter the spring water cave without knowing the song buried in a grave, that poor visitor shall meet with disaster. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of Ascaro! And then he dies. Or does he? We don't know if it might be the same guy. It might be the same dude. Oh, no, don't touch. Look at all these Gibdos. No. Get off. Yeah, they do that, by the by. They ride your face. Keep away from our house. My father is not one of you. My father is not one of you. Yep, that's why I didn't want to get hit by the blue bubble. Those things always freak me out. Yeah, they're terrifying. You know, if you hit them with a fire arrow, their wrappings fall away and they become redeads? I've always thought that was really cool. Anyways, here we are in the cursed pool. Yeah, the Redeads and Gibdos in Ocarina of Time. Redeads were scariest in Ocarina of Time. They're not very scary in Twilight Princess. But they are pretty dangerous in Hyrule Warriors. What business have you in Akana Kingdom? Land where only the dead roam. It's me, Mario. He's here! And he's dead. This is no place for one as full of life as you. Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That is fine. If that is the case, then sleep gently to the melody of darkness. It's so hard to do this accent. I'm not used to it. That the great composer Sharpa shall play and join the ranks of the dead. It's sounding like Dracula. I'm starting to fall apart. It sounds like a Transylvanian accent. I can't do Italian. I've never realized how little I like make fun of Italian accents. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a little bit of a workshop we need to take, huh? What is this? This song. I sang a bunch of stuff in Italian. I used to do Italian arias and stuff like that, even a little bit of opera. But man, there's a difference between singing in it and then doing a really bad English accent version of it. No, it cannot be the song. Woo! Big spinny. Whoa. We cleansed him. His soul no longer belongs to the devil. From the Bible. I was gonna say, I like reading the Bible as like a literary work instead of it being like a piece of religious importance, right? Like when you read the Epic of Gilgamesh, which was a religious piece, right? It was a religious stuff. Or how people read like Greek stories instead of it being the foundation of a religion, and how people interact with the world and base their morality off of it. It's fun to do that to the Christian Bible. And it's fun to try to take your own interpretations on the character. It might be blasphemous. It might be blasphemous, but it's a little fun, right? To apply the same... I love the song for the Music Box House. Oh, he's having a rough time of it. They hate the Music Box House, but I love it. That means I'm not a Gibdo. It's fun to apply the same level of, like, literary analysis to the characters to the way that we do, like, the Odyssey or something like that. I think that's funny. I think that's fun. And I was thinking about it the other day because we were talking about it. One of my friends at work is super into, like, Yiddish stories and songs. Yiddish stories and songs. Flat, my dear brother. Forgive your foolish brother who dreamt of the revival of the royal family. Familia, ye who do not fear the dead. With my brother's song, you have broken the curse that was placed upon me. This is all thanks to you. We dead should not be lingering here in this land. It was all a trick of the masked one who had upset things. If you truly do not fear the dead, I wish for you to go to the temple in this land and sever the root of the evil curse that torments us. To do that, I, the only one who knows the way into the temple, shall direct you to the king. The king is in the ruins of Vikana Castle, awaiting the coming of the one who will break the curse. I hope you guys love this accent. I don't know where it is, and I don't know what type of accent it is, but it's for you. It's for you. I think it dipped into Scandinavian for a second. I have made my final request. Yeah, it sounds almost Swedish. We all love it? Good. I'm trying my hardest. I'm fighting for my life. But he's big into, like, Yiddish stories, and I know you speak for everyone. You're the king of chat. Big into Yiddish songs. And I like, one of my favorite things about... Ooh, we found another one. Master, you called. What are you? I'm gonna speak like I'm in Speed Racer. Regrettable, although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow in opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. As the Gibdos in a con as well have regrets and long to savor items from this world. Belief or disbelief, to die without leaving a corpse. That is the way of us Garo. That is the new accent for Garo. Spirit House! We prepared wandering spirits that are awaiting your arrival. Let's go into Spirit House. Here he is. And those are the 4 sisters who are a reference to Little Women in Ocarina of Time. Ikana Kingdom was founded on this land, stained with a history of darkness, drenched in blood. Even now, it is a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. Regrets? It is impossible in your current state, but once you have eased your weariness and have gained faith in your skills, you must try saving these wandering spirits. Yee! I want him to have a witch's cackle. I think it would be cute if he was a little witch. Like, just a little witch with a little witch hat. And one of the things that I find very interesting... Oh my god, these guys just keep popping out of the earth. They're like... what are they? It's like... really not difficult enemies. Oh... Let's see. The well atop the hill and the well at Akana's castle inner garden are one. Yep. If you need hints, kill the Garo. In the original Hebrew Bible, in the Torah, Satan is very different from how he is portrayed by Christians, right? Because in the Christian Bible, he's kind of like, he's like just as a lion, devouring, as a liar, as a snake, right? He's a dangerous beast. But what is he in the Hebrew Bible, right? And you take it, and the guy, Satan, you know what Satan means? Accuser. He's a lawyer! In the Bible, he's a lawyer. That's why he puts Job on trial. That's why when he comes to Eve, it's with logical arguments. He's putting everyone on the stand, right? He's a lawyer, right? So it's interesting to see how he became kind of like this generic trickster liar in the Christian Bible, when in the Hebrew Bible, he's a lawyer. He's not the king of hell. He's the lawyer of hell. And that's how he gets people to come over to his side, is by beating them in court. So we were talking about that and his motivations as a character in the Hebrew Bible, right? And one of my favorite things, one of my favorite interpretations I ever read about him, and about like why Lucifer decided to rebel against God, was because we got a map of Stone Tower, by the by. Because he was, do you guys know his original job? Do you know anything about Lucifer, like the lore? Do you know anything about the lore? Because he was God's musician, right? And he wore onyx robes and had beautiful wings. He was a very beautiful angel. And something that is repeated like multiple times in the Bible is how much God loves music. How does David worship God? Through poetry and song. What do the Hebrews do when they escape Egypt? They sing constantly. Song, 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 song. It's what God loves. He loves the praise through music. It's like his favorite thing, right? And they also mention that Satan hates song. He hates it. The devil hates song. Why? Because he used to be God's choir master, which is like the highest position an angel can have that isn't Michael, the archangel, who is the general of God's army. So why did the choir master rebel against God, right? Like, that's a weird thing to do. Well, if you think about it from like a literary standpoint, if we do this from like a character analysis, if we take him like he's a character in the Odyssey, I don't think I need Clocktown. I think yeah, I don't think you need Clocktown. If you take him as a character from the Iliad or the Odyssey, what is he trying to, like, oh, hi Garo. What is he trying to do when he rebels against God, right? Because they say it's pride, it's vanity. But where does that pride and vanity come from, right? How does he think that he's going to take on the creator of all reality? As the Gibdos in Akana's well have regrets and long to savor items from this world, they continue to wander about. Yeah, that's basically saying we need to bring stuff to the Gibdos to give. I'm pretty sure the kid... So there's a kid inside this music box house that will run around. Yep, see? But the second they see me, they run back inside. So we need to put on our... I think it's the stone mask. We put on the stone mask. And then... So, like, where does this pride come from? And it could be like, oh, it's simple vainglory, right? He's just that proud of himself that he thinks that he can take on all of reality. But, like, let's look at what's happened up to this point, right? Because God creates all of reality. He creates all the angels. They live in endless praise of him. He's the big dog of all reality, right? He's the capital G God. There's no other gods that can contest him. This is the guy, right? God of heaven, earth, and everything in between. Eternal time does not matter. This is the God, right? And he creates this guy to make music for him because he loves music. He puts music in everything he likes. He's a big fan of music, right? So then he goes and he creates the earth, and he fills it with animals, he fills it with water, and he fills it with life. And he's like, this is really good. I really like what's going on here. But it doesn't feel complete. So then he takes a bunch of mud. He takes a pile of mud, which Adam in Hebrew means from mud, right? He makes a bunch of mud, packs it together, breathes life into it. That's a guy. That's a guy. enter Adam, the first human being, right? And God goes, that's my favorite. That little mud puppet, that little being right there, the one that I just slapped together with stuff that I had already done over here, like water and mud and air. Yeah, that guy's my favorite. And also, he's going to be the king of all creation. And also, I like it the best, and I'm going to give it the tree, and it's going to control my garden. That's my favorite little... That's my Blorbo. Yeah, well, imagine you're Lucifer, right? Also, now we're inside the music box house because we sneaked past a child. What's in here? What's going on in here? What's going on in here? Oh, interesting. Gibdos, Garos. Oh, no! What is happening here? So... let's hear his curse. What is Lucifer seeing, right? He's like, okay, so you created all of reality. Stop it! Who are you? What are you doing just walking to people's houses like this? Don't! It's me! It's Pamela! Uh-oh. Oh no. We gotta save her dad. Oh, I thought I was supposed to play the... I thought I was supposed to play the song. I guess I did it wrong. So, like, I was thinking about this, because it's like, it's interesting. It's an interesting idea for him to look at this, right, and to go, that's your favorite? Out of all creation, out of everything you've ever made, everyone, Gibdo, out of everything you've ever made, that's your favorite creation? That little mud puppet? It doesn't even have special powers. It can't fly. It can't interact reality. You have cherubs over there who have 4 faces, can fly the speed of light, and have flaming laser swords. And that guy's your favorite? He doesn't even look like any of us, right? So the idea is that, like, either Lucifer was so blinded by his his wounded pride, that he has the best job. He is the most beautiful. And yet, he is not God's favorite. So he lashes out of wounded pride, or he thinks that God has gone insane. He's like, obviously, the creator of all reality has a loot screw. And we're gonna need to take him down before he starts making even weirder ideas, right? But at the end of the day, he still gets cast out because he rises up against God, because he resents humans for taking the space as God's favorite. And that's why, like, because one of the big questions is that, why does Satan care? Why does Satan want to hurt humans? Why is Satan the accuser? What role is he playing? Because he does play an opposite role of redemption, right? He draws you into temptation. He tries to make you do the wrong thing. He tries to make you break the law. And then when you break the law, he's there to accuse you of doing it, right? So what is his deal? Why does he care? And that gives him the motivation as a character. That gives him the motivation to care. Wounded pride. Those dang little mud monkeys stole my place as the favorite. And I'm gonna spend all of my time getting back at every single one of them. Because every single one of them that I take away from God the Father hurts him. Because he's losing a child. Right? And that's an interesting... I feel like that's a really interesting interpretation of why he does what he does. Because to me, one of the biggest questions is like, is Satan a bad guy? In the Bible, he's clearly a bad guy, right? But if you think about the logic of what he's doing, he's providing a foil. He's providing a much needed role. Without Satan to encourage bad, why would bad be? Right? In the Bible. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not playing defense for the defense lawyer here. Kind of. but right? Like, in the Bible, they don't really lay out what his purpose is or what his motivation is, other than to be antagonistic towards God's children. And this gives him a clear motivation, and I like that from a literary standpoint. I don't know. I just find that fascinating. Maybe a little blasphemous, maybe. But, I don't know. I feel like people should be able to look at a piece of literature and treat it as a piece of literature, even if it has a... People get weird. People get really, really, really entrenched about belief. And that makes sense, right? Because belief becomes identity. And when you attack the belief, you attack the identity. That makes sense. I understand that. Like, from a logical standpoint, I understand that. But at the same time, identity should not trump truth or reality, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. That's a heavy thought for this dumb music box theme in Akana Canyon at 11 p.m. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to find a way in. I don't think she's gonna come back out again. But at the same time, I'm also like, this is probably a good place to stop. What time is it? It's like almost... Well, it's almost... Yeah, we're an hour in. I think it's a good place to stop, guys. I think it's a lovely place to stop. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope you all have a wonderful night. This was a good stream. I'm good with that. I'm tired. I'm tired too, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in to watch. I hope you had a good time. Let's play more Majora's Mask in 2 days. We're off for 2 days, okay? Play more Majora's Mask in 2 days. Good night.